All right, guys, in this video, we are going to talk about creating the copy for the introduction of Masters Academy. This will be our second stage. This is the video for the consideration stage in the customer journey, and it's basically going to be our pitch. So where we left off is we discovered the X factor, which in this case is digital performance marketing. And here I have a link for you in case we change the video and you haven't seen it. But that video is pretty bad. As you can see from the retention metrics, the video is about 4 minutes long and the average view is only about 2 minutes. This is not good and many people drop off in the beginning. So what we haven't done there, first of all, we can take a look at the existing copy and see what are the problems that we have with it. First of all, it was talking too much about the features and not so much about the benefits. There was no mention of digital performance marketing there. It has a very low engagement, as you can see. It does not use the AIDA formula. It does not mention the mission, vision, and values. There's it kind of lacks emotion. It has low impact. There's no mention of the process that you're going to go through and the expected results. And there's also no mention of the problems the audience has. And it kind of needs more on the actual course program, because we know from the data the course program is actually very engaging and very convincing. Most people are actually more convinced from the course program than from the intro video that we have. And basically we have to explain what digital performance marketing is. So we are going to try and keep that consistent voice from our awareness ad and have our starting copy that we are going to refine. And here I just want to focus your attention on something that's pretty important, and that's get it down, then get it right. This is very important. A lot of people are trying to be perfectionists in marketing. That's just bad. You can't do it perfect. There's no perfect. You are constantly optimizing. So it's much better to get a rough draft and start refining and refining and refining. And then when you do the actual live recording test and hear how it sounds, you can immediately hear which parts sound good and which parts sound bad. And so you can refine and optimize them a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. First of all, here, this time we are using the AIDA formula. And this is the first draft of this one. And we start with a hello. I'm Dmitry Savov, head of marketing at Startup Masters, and I'm very excited to present Masters Academy to you, where you can learn how we and some of the best companies and marketers in the world achieve incredible results with digital performance marketing, right? So here, my idea behind this is that we want to capture their attention. So what they don't know and what they want to learn is how we are getting results and how some of the best marketers and companies in the world achieve these results. And they achieve them with something that they also don't know what it is. What's digital performance marketing? Most people don't know. And then we mentioned here a bit of an information that there's 20 very detailed step-by-step courses that you can learn at your own pace. Great. So then we are still trying to get their attention and kind of keep it. Digital performance marketing is the practice of digitalizing entire businesses so you can improve their performance in every aspect, from the business plan and the execution to the website and the marketing campaigns. It's like the scientific method for business. It's the practical theory of everything in digital business and marketing, and the secret behind the success of the best digital businesses in the world, right? So now we are this is kind of the part where we are making the promise. We are promising them that we are going to tell them what's the secret behind the success of the best digital business in the world. Then we have to capture our interest. This here is kind of playing the role of our hook. So with the interest, this is the dangerous part, I think, in this video, and we definitely should try and trim it down, dumb it down, make it shorter, and so on, but we'll do that later. Here in this part, we are going to talk about the program. We'll start by teaching you how to create modern business and marketing strategies, and developing your understanding of the performance metrics in each aspects of the business that will guide every decision you make in the future, from the planning to the growth stage. Then we'll move on to copywriting and content marketing, advertising, telling them what they're going to learn, because every marketer needs to know the tools of the trade. Kind of not giving too much importance about all of these things, because they're not really that important. Everything builds up from what we start in the beginning, and that's what makes you better at all of these things. Talking about tools, we'll also teach you how to navigate every marketing tool and platform known to man, even those that don't exist yet. Once you understand performance marketing, they're all just tools, really, right? And we still have not revealed too much information about that. We'll start with the basics, but go far beyond into the most advanced marketing strategies and tactics. At the end, we'll focus on the more high-level aspects like e-commerce, competitive strategy, and growth strategy that you need to know to really be able to plan, create, and grow any type of digital business in any industry successfully over and over again. This is maybe too much of a complicated sentence, and here again we have this piling up of things that we want to jam into the... There's a lot of things that we want to say, and we kind of have to compile very long and complicated sentences to do that in the beginning, but then once we start refining, that all goes away. But it doesn't sound too bad. I honestly wish Marketing Masters Academy existed back when I was starting out. It would have saved me years of wasted time and a lot of money. We can actually zoom that a little bit, and hard to read. Then we move on to the desire stage. In the desire stage, what we want to do is we want to tell them how we have been successful, how our students have been successful, possibly how others are succeeding with what we are going to teach them. Maybe talk about some of the testimonials and some of the successes that we had, that other companies had, and so on. Right, so here, when we started using the performance marketing, we were very successful. It didn't take long for us to realize that pretty much all the most successful companies and marketers in the world are doing exactly that. And so now we hope that this would get people more interested. And also there's this next argument where there's a lot of social media marketing experts, advertisers, and SEO experts, but very few performance marketers that can actually grow businesses and help them make the right decisions. So this is why performance marketers have a bigger impact. They make more money. Performance marketing is a very important skill because many people and businesses need it. It's actually very well paid. And the coolest part is that once you learn it, you can pretty much do whatever you want. And because you can help any business grow and have a huge impact, you can start your own business, choose the company you want to work for, work from home or the beach, and even turn your passion into a business. And then we have a simple call to action this time, because this is just the explainer video on the landing page, and we are going to have a lot more information around the call to action button. So in this video, we can actually afford to not say everything. This is another thing that we commonly make as a mistake. We try to explain everything in the video, and so there's no point in people going over the landing page. Sometimes that may be a good idea, but it's also not a good idea when your value proposition is a bit complicated. So in this case, it's a great idea for us to just give them the call to action, which is, in this case, we are adding the lifetime access here. So sign up now to get lifetime access to all courses in Masters Academy and start learning today. This is another thing that we are looking into. It's probably because of the early bird sale, but more than half of the people that actually sign up for the academy sign up in the last 2 days before the promotion is over. So that tells us that we should try and put some time pressure and explain why people should sign up now and not later. This is something that we can work on. Right. So this is what we have done. If we have existing copy, we can try and improve it. And in other cases, when you don't have the exact copy, you can start with the value proposition that you have. So if you remember in the last exercise when we did the campaign copy preparation, you need to have the value proposition there, the full value proposition. And then from it, you need to distill and kind of extract the most important things that would capture the person's attention. So this is actually something that I want to talk about. It's kind of one AIDA formula in another AIDA formula in another AIDA formula. So first of all, we are using the AIDA formula for the awareness ad and get them to take a small step to the next step, to get them to the landing page and into the consideration stage. Then with the video, we are doing another one to get them even more interested, and we understand the fact that they might not be sold yet, so they can take a look at the landing page and maybe peel the onion a little bit more and understand a bit more about the value proposition. And then even if they're not decided yet and they leave, then we can use remarketing ads. And so also, for example, in the remarketing section, as you can see here in this preparation that we did for that campaign, we have our steps, right? So we've done this one and we've done this one. We have the landing page and the value proposition ready. And so now the next one is to try and capture them with the story behind Masters Academy, where we can follow up with the personal story. We can also use maybe here in this testimonial remarketing and peeling the onion and so on, we can also do maybe time pressure remarketing. Right? So in this case, we know that when there is a time limitation, people tend to react to that a lot. So what we can do is we can generate maybe a small, like 10-20% discount voucher that would come into the remarketing and tell them, hey, here's a voucher that will give you 20% off Masters Academy, but it's only valid in the next 3 days, or it's only valid today. And that would put that time pressure. Maybe we can call it something like a voucher or a promo for the brave. And everyone who has the cojones to sign up now and have the guts to start learning right now, we can give them a small discount for that. If not, if they need more time to decide and they don't have the cojones, then they can pay the full price. And we can also try and convince them with the next arguments, which would be, you know, the blog articles, the testimonials, the additional value proposition pieces, and the case studies, reviews, and trust factors. So now these I won't be doing right now because they will be part, like the time pressure and marketing is just a simple code. The testimonials are pretty clear. I'll give you a testimonial formula during the content marketing course. And the peeling of onion is just the pieces of the value proposition, which you guys know. and the case studies, reviews, and trust factors are already on the landing page, so you can see them there as well. So there's not much sense into working on those. We can maybe work on some of the remarketing ads and construct the story behind Masters Academy, which we are going to do in the next video.